The law of Islam, also known as Sharia law, holds a significant place in the legal systems of many countries with predominantly Muslim populations. It is a comprehensive framework that encompasses various aspects of life, including personal conduct, family matters, economics, and governance. Islamic law traces its origins back to the Quran, the Holy Book of Islam, and the Sunnah, the teachings and practices of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. The Quran is considered the primary source of Islamic law, providing fundamental principles and guidelines for Muslims to follow. The Sunnah, comprised of the Prophet's sayings, hadith, and actions, further elaborates on the teachings of the Quran and serves as a supplementary source of legislation. Islamic jurisprudence, known as fiqh, interprets and applies the principles outlined in the Quran and the Sunnah to address contemporary legal issues. Scholars derive legal rulings through a process of interpretation and reasoning, utilizing various sources, including 1. Quran, the primary source of Islamic law, containing divine revelations that serve as the foundation for legal principles. 2. Sunnah, the traditions and practices of the Prophet Muhammad, providing practical guidance on matters not explicitly addressed in the Quran. 3. Ijma, consensus, the consensus of Muslim scholars on legal issues where there is no clear guidance in the Quran and Sunnah. 4. Qiyas, analogical reasoning, the process of deriving legal rulings by analogy from established principles to address new situations. 5. Ijtihad, independent reasoning, the exertion of effort by qualified jurists to derive legal rulings based on their understanding of Islamic principles and contemporary context. Key concepts of Islamic law. Islamic law encompasses a wide range of legal principles and concepts with a focus on justice, equity, and moral conduct. Some key concepts include 1. Tawheed, oneness of God, the central belief in Islam, emphasizing the unity and sovereignty of Allah as the ultimate authority. 2. Adl, justice, ensuring fairness and equity in all aspects of life, both in personal conduct and societal interactions. 3. Maqasid al-Sharia, objectives of Sharia, the overarching goals of Islamic law, including the preservation of religion, life, intellect, progeny, and property. 4. Ibadah, worship, ritual acts of worship, such as prayer, fasting, and charity, which form an integral part of Islamic practice. 5. Mu'amalat, transactions, regulations governing economic activities, contracts, and interpersonal transactions, promoting honesty, transparency, and mutual consent. Application of Islamic law. Islamic law is implemented through legal systems in countries where Islam is the dominant religion, often in conjunction with civil or customary law. Sharia courts or Islamic jurisprudence councils interpret and apply Islamic law in matters such as marriage, divorce, inheritance, and criminal justice. However, the extent and interpretation of Islamic law vary among different Muslim-majority countries, influenced by cultural, historical, and political factors. Conclusion. The law of Islam, rooted in the Quran and the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad, offers a comprehensive framework for guiding personal conduct, societal relations, and governance. With its emphasis on justice, equity, and moral conduct, Islamic law continues to shape legal systems and societal norms in many parts of the world, reflecting the diverse interpretations and applications of its principles in contemporary contexts.